You know, Sage, I don't think would ever do anything stupid. I mean, she is, after all, the smartest woman on the planet. I beg to differ.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, Judean's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Boys. This one's going to be doing my third review for the triple premiere of Season 4. This one's for Episode 3, titled, We'll Keep the Red Flag Flying Here.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Boys. This is our last review, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the reviews today for The Boys Season 4. I'm glad to be back, and we have 5 more remaining after this, of course, on weekly basis. So every Thursday we'll be reviewing a new episode of The Boys, which I'm so happy about. I'm glad the show is back. And this is another banger, man. I mean, they're all fantastic episodes. I really have no issues with any of these. This episode, man, we saw finger skating. Let's put it that way. Let's just kind of jump right into it. So we've seen that in some of the promotional material, and they play on it in a really crazy way. You basically have MM and Huey that go there and, you know, of course, kind of are watching the whole thing. You've got Frenchie and Kimiko that are kind of doing their own thing. Frenchie is kind of going through some trauma, you know what I'm saying, because his boyfriend, obviously, he's responsible for, you know, his family dying and stuff like that. And, you know, you have a few interesting scenes, like the scene where, like, Kimiko's, like, you know, killing, like, the soldiers and stuff, and he's, like, hallucinating, like, ducks in the air and stuff, which I thought was pretty funny. And then you also had, you know, MM and Huey that were kind of, you know, crawling through, like, Huey went through, like, the crawl space and stuff, which I thought was really good. And we had a pretty interesting interaction between Victoria Newman and Homelander, where he kind of puts her down a little bit. He kind of, like, you know, shames her and stuff like that. He does reference Stan Edgar, which I thought was cool. But one of the things I didn't expect is that Homelander actually did find out that Huey was in there, and he tried to kill him, straight up. And it was a pretty insane scene. Huey almost got killed by Homelander. It was a close call. And it was a really exciting scene. And basically, the whole thing goes to shit. Everybody at this, you know, finger skating location, they get killed by Homelander. Homelander starts killing everybody. And what I didn't expect was A-Train to come in and save Huey. That was awesome. That was an awesome scene. And I was kind of wondering, I was like, okay, we're going to get this scene with MM where he kind of talks to A-Train and stuff. And I was like, okay, what is that setting up, you know? And, well, there it is. A-Train has fully proven that he is willing to help out the boys. You know, he didn't say anything yet, but we definitely got that idea. So that's really cool. And, again, A-Train redemption definitely seems to be happening for sure. Which is awesome. Really, really good. So we get 2 new members of the 7 in this one, Firecracker and, of course, Sister Sage, and they are introduced at the beginning of this episode to the public, which is really cool. I like their outfits, too. They look really cool. And in a meeting with the 7, Homelander basically kicks out Ashley completely, and I think it's like a good minute. Ashley's, like, dropping her stuff. She's, like, picking it up and shit like that, and then she finally gets the hell out of there. And Homelander, being the crazy guy that he is, basically says, like, you know, I'm going to make the decisions around here, and the only thing Ashley needs to do is go basically find Ryan. Now, speaking of Ryan, Ryan goes outside of the tower this episode and spends time with Butcher. Now, Butcher is kind of in a rock and a hard place because he's only got a few months left to live. He wants Ryan to do the right thing. He knows that Ryan doesn't like things at the tower, but he doesn't know what to do. And there was a few cool scenes, like when he makes, like, the cookies and stuff, which Becca used to make, but apparently Butcher put too much sugar in it, so he chucks the shit out. And, of course, they play, like, you know, some foosball and stuff, and, you know, Butcher actually, you know, loses a few times, and then Ryan wins and stuff, and they play fair, and Ryan says, like, yeah, everybody at the tower just wants me to win, you know, which I thought was pretty insane. So you get a cool few dialogue scenes, like, between them. JDM's character is in this briefly. He's kind of telling him, like, dude, like, you know, you gotta pick one, you know, like, what are you gonna do with Ryan? You gotta tell me, you know. JDM's character is not too big so far, but I feel like we're gonna get more of him as the season progresses. We're just starting with him, I feel like. But basically, you know, we get a few scenes, like, with Huey and his mom, which I thought was really cool, where she kind of explains that she was in a depressed state at one point, and then she kind of, you know, decided that it was better for her to leave Huey and you know, his dad when you know, she was younger, and she had Huey when she was 22. So, you know, she kind of figures, like, maybe I should have. No, it doesn't justify what she did, but I like that they gave context on that. And you get a few other scenes, like you get a few scenes with the Deep where he has sex with Sage. So I didn't see that coming, but it seems like these two are going to be an item now. So there you go. I like Sage, though. Sage is a really cool character. She's actually my favorite out of the new ones so far. She's really good. And, well, as for Firecracker, we had a lot of information kind of dumped on us in this one that apparently Starlight was kind of a bitch to her, from what it sounds like. And it sounds like she actually kind of may have called her fat, from what it sounds like. So that was screwed up to hear about. I didn't expect that from Starlight. She does have some dirt on her. She does. And Firecracker necessarily kind of... She isn't really she's with the villains, so I'm sure she's going to do some screwed up stuff. But as of right now, I don't really hate Firecracker, like, in a villain type of way. Like, I don't. I kind of see what they're doing with her. So, I don't know. It seems like she does have a point against Starlights. I don't know. We'll have to see how Annie kind of, takes it and stuff. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty screwed up. And, well, the episode ends in a really crazy manner where Ryan comes back home to Homelander, and Homelander confronts him about it, and he chucks a thing across the room and breaks, the mirror. And he is basically saying, he's like, I gave you everything. I gave you everything. Why am I not good enough for you? Why do you keep running back to Butcher? Stuff like that. And, it is a good question. I think Ryan needs to answer that pretty soon. Because, yes, Homelander's evil, but what side does Ryan want? I think he's got to make that decision pretty soon. And I think it's pretty clear what decision he's going to make, so he needs to make it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what JDM's character was kind of saying, too. Joe Kessler. He was like, look, he's got to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I thought it was a pretty creative way to end the episode, where you have the three-way, like mirror glass broken type of stuff, and each version of Homelander is telling him the same thing. Or I guess John, right? That's his real name. So John is telling him a few different things. You got like the happy John, the evil John, and then like the one in the middle, which is him, and then like the positive one, the negative one. Like, I thought that was pretty cool in the split broken mirror. That was really creative. So yeah, awesome episodes. Awesome episodes in general, all three of them. They were fantastic. 10 out of 10 for this one again. Really enjoyed the start to this season. I have no issues with the plot. It's absolutely fantastic so far. And I'm very excited to see where we go. Now we're back to week, though, so stay tuned next week. Episode 4 review. Cannot wait for it. Thank you all for watching, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and to not miss any of the videos for the boys. Make sure to follow me at Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for the boys. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.